Hi, everybody. I am live, and boy, do I got something to do today. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. But how could you? Because you don't know what's coming. So, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to those of you who celebrate, right? Um, I'm all encompassing. Happy everything. I hope you have a very beautiful time today. I hope you are getting your heart's desires, whatever that may be. And I didn't expect what's coming today. So just wait till you hear this. I just learned something. I'm clearing something major. So they are actually saying for those that join me today are going to witness some very powerful healing of Christ. Okay. Let's just say it has to do with the Holy Grail, with Jesus, Mary Magdalene, and I'm healing the twin flame shadow with the Ho'oponopono prayer. At first, I thought it was just the twin flame shadow and the Ho'oponopono prayer, because I've been going through a lot, and we'll get into that a little bit, okay? So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Juniper Bloom Mystique. I am the Ascension Master Healer, and a Divine Guide. I am absolutely unequivocally, hi Gigi, I've been thinking about you all day. Wait till you hear what's coming today. I think you're going to enjoy this, Gigi. I'm so glad you're here, and Merry Christmas, and bless your heart, okay? I'm so sorry for your loss. And I know you're going to right away say she's not gone, she's just moved on, but I'm with you, okay? So I just want to let you know that. But again, I am the one who brought about the ascension. For those who are not aware of what that means, I have been the one clearing the whole entire planet for the last 3 years by myself. That is absolutely the case, okay? From clearing Mount Shasta to activating pyramids to freeing Jesus' soul, which we did on August 6th, I believe, of 2021. Yeah, 2021 is when we freed Jesus' soul. This is relevant for today, and there's no coincidence that it's about happening on Christmas, right? Wait until you see what's coming. You guys, I hope you guys enjoy today. I'm doing a live healing today. I usually do these in a workshop, okay? If you want to know all the work that I've done, it comes through me in real time, and they're all available through workshops, available for you on my playlist. Some were done through workshops, some were done in real time on YouTube and things like that. Okay. I've got my drum. I've got blood red sage. Very important. I moved my camera, so I forget I'm like looking up. It's not up there anymore. It's down here. I have blood red sage. I will be using that to cleanse. That was specific. Okay. They specifically wanted me to use blood red sage for a reason. Okay. So holy hell, you guys, I'm like so excited. I'm ready to jump in, but I was actually going to do some things. I'm going to cleanse the air. I'm going to use my blood red sage. I'm going to light my candle. I've got my shaman drum here. Okay. It is a true shaman drum. So for those of you who are advocates, and if you're for PETA, whatever the hell you're from, right? Good for you. Good on you. I believe in you. Go do your thing, but do it somewhere else. I didn't kill the animal for this drum, but it is a true buffalo drum. Okay, and I do use it. I use it. It's absolutely powerful. I use it in healings, and I am of God. So take that for whatever you will. Okay. So I just wanted to throw that out there. A little disclaimer, right? I don't know what it is, but people might like actually imagine me killing the animal, or I'm like, ooh, kill an animal for our dismay. That's not what it's about at all. Okay. True shamans actually used these kinds of drums, and that is what I needed. So that's what it is. So I have that today. I do have a little insight into what's coming our way. I will be doing a live guided meditation today. This isn't just for the twin flames, okay? It's also clearing Jesus and something with Mary Magdalene and the blood of Jesus, okay? But also the blood of twin flames. So here's the thing I'm not quite understanding. Gigi, you've been working with me for a while, so let me know what you think of this too. But I'm supposedly Adam and Eve, right? That's what we've discovered, especially with what I cleared. I activated pyramids. I've done all of these things. I had to clear the shadow all the way back to Adam and Eve, which brought me to my twin flame journey, okay? And along this journey over the last year, my twin flame was taken over by a fallen angel, and he ended up dying on August 30th of this year. He then became a walk-in to somebody else who I don't know. And I'm not going to lie, being that it's Christmas and my new twin flame didn't even care I existed, not a good start. I don't know what's going on. I don't find any excuse good enough for that, but that's neither here nor there because he knows what happens. He knows he took on that shadow. He knows he took on his soul, I should say. He knows what happened in the twin flame journey. And so I'm like, there's no reason he shouldn't be here. That's just my opinion. And I have to heal that. I still have to be in love and light, right? And so I kind of thought I was done healing all of that stuff. Hi, Amy D. I'm so glad you two are here. Wait till you hear what's coming today. Like, this is big. This is huge. And this is something I usually do privately in my workshops. And so there's a reason they want me to put this out there. And I've had to quit the crisis line. So I went into it was not good. So there's a lot going on today. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays for those that are here. You guys are well aware of my story, but for those who are not, it's a lot. So please, please, please watch the workshops. Pay attention to my channel for all of what the ascension is. We have cleared the collective with the blood of Jesus. In one of my workshops, after we freed his soul, we cleansed with his blood, which was really strange. But that's relevant for today too, okay? So I thought I had already cleared all of the shadow, the collective shadow. I thought I already cleared all of the karma for the twin flames. I did, for at least mine, Adam and Eve, twin flame. But the one today, especially on Christmas, guess what's coming through today? They told me that it's about Christmas, the resurrection, okay? So I have already freed Jesus' soul, but there's something major coming today. Something major. So I truly hope you pay attention to this video, you guys, because this is a big deal. All right, everybody thinks the Bible's accurate. The Bible's not accurate, okay? Jesus did not die on a cross, and I don't care if you want to tell me I'm crazy, and if you don't believe that, that's not for me, that's for you, right? Pay attention to what I've done. You can actually watch the workshop where I freed Jesus' soul, and I tell you how he died. He was poisoned, and I felt him die. That's why I do the missing persons things and the unsolved cases, because I processed their deaths. I had to process Jesus' death. I saw him in his life. In his lifetime, it looked like he was in Egypt. He had sandals on. He was wearing like this white robe type thing with like a belt, and he was very dirty, and he was very hungry. And he was very hungry, so hungry, John the Apostle gave him wine and bread. If you think there's a coincidence to why the church might feed you wine and bread, I wouldn't take that anymore if I were you. I'll just say that right now. The communion is not what they make you think it is. Because John the Apostle poisoned Jesus. He absolutely unequivocally did. I know because I had to process his death. So I felt it. It was very painful. And it took him a good 20 minutes to die. And he did bleed out of every orifice. Okay. I saw the blood coming out as if it was me. I don't think I'm Jesus, right? I never did because I work with Jesus. I always came through as something else, which Adam and Eve. I'm almost bringing you up to what we're doing today. Just bear with me because it's huge. I'm so excited. And I know most people are with their families, so I'm so glad those are joining me today. Get this healing live because this is going to be badassery. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm so excited for this. Because wait till you hear this, okay? So Jesus didn't die on the cross. I never saw a cross. The only way a cross maybe came through is by them dragging his body across the desert, okay? There's a piece of this, though, that was never answered until today, right before I came on. Are you guys excited? Because I'm freaking excited. So I channeled a message for the workshop today because this is a live healing, okay? This is going to heal the twin flame shadow. I thought it had to do with my DM and myself because there is still a rift there. He is still not doing what he's supposed to be doing. There's a major imbalance in the masculine. There really is. My DM died, and now the new one is supposed to be taking all that on. I'm not trying to judge. I'm not trying to understand his journey or understand why he's not here. It could be nothing that I can control or he can control. I don't know. But I thought that's what it had to do with. And I was wrong. It is. It will work on that too, they said. But I'm like delaying this because I'm so excited. Okay, so Jesus was poisoned. It was something like arsenic, not arsenic. What did I say it was? I can't remember. because I channel it in the moment, but it was so very painful. He bled. He was like, his insides were being eaten out, and it took him 20 minutes to die. I know, because I felt all the pain. That's what's in that workshop. And then his soul went into a flower in the Garden of Eden. Okay, so I thought it was done. I thought, hey, that was the resurrection, and people are not aware of it. Right? That's what I thought. I'm like, holy shit. And that's in one of my workshops in the Ascension playlist, how Jesus really died. And where his soul went, he became a flower. I've never seen that happen before. This beautiful white flower in the Garden of Eden. Turns out today's twin flame shadow that I'm healing is Jesus's twin flame shadow. This is the resurrection of Christ. Okay? It's the full, and I get chills when I say that. I already thought I did that on August 6th of 2021. That is in my Ascension playlist for you guys to see. Please check it out. I freed Jesus' soul. I processed how he died, which I had to feel it. That's why I believe all the missing persons things that I do, okay? Then I saw his soul go into the flower. Now today, I will give you this message, but then they said, they said Christmas, the resurrection, okay? And I'm like, what? Wait, what? I thought I already did that. Like I did. This is what the journey does. It always blows my mind too. We think we know, but we don't know shit, okay? You guys, we think we know what this earth was and how we were built and how we were created and how it started and how things went awry. But even I find out new things to this day, and I've been the one clearing it for 3 years, like in a big way, okay? So just buckle up because it's amazing. This Christmas absolutely is the Christmas resurrection. Christmas the resurrection. That's what they're calling it. Okay? I'm going to read this, but I'm just going to give you a little insight to what we're doing today. They said Holy Grail. Then we're healing the blood shed. Okay? So we're healing the blood shed by Jesus. And then they showed me Mary Magdalene. Well, they didn't show me Mary Magdalene. Here's how it came down. They said Holy Grail. And I'm like, the Holy Grail? And then I got the image of like a cup. And so I did Google it. And there is the Holy Grail. It was like considered something holy that Jesus supposedly, like, I think what they did, and I had said this when Jesus' soul was set free, John the Apostle benefited from that. Okay, he lied. He benefited from killing him. That's really what happened. So you want to keep going to church and praising Jesus there and drinking the blood and the bread? Fuck no, I don't. I'm sorry. That's not God. Nope. He was murdered, okay? And his blood was shed, all right? Now, if you follow the work I do, Amy D has, Gigi has, they've watched all my workshops. They've been just as blown away as I have. We cleansed the earth with Jesus's blood at one point, 111. So I was a little surprised by this. I'm like, what does this mean? But this is Christmas, the resurrection, and I get to do it live for you all. Are you excited? Because I'm freaking excited. So not only was I the special one that got to clear Jesus' soul, you guys have no idea how honored I am for that. Now I got to see Mary Magdalene was his twin flame. And I didn't know that. They said his twin flame, and I looked that up. And I heard Mary Magdalene. Then I looked it up, and it was confirmed. So it was Mary Magdalene. That was his twin flame. And she took his blood. Okay, that's what they showed me. She took his blood. So she had something to do with the bloodshed. All right. And that's why we're healing the bloodshed today. This is Christ's resurrection today on Christmas. I'm so excited too, Amy D. This is so awesome. Amy D knows what I'm talking about. And it's a lot. For those who don't know me and don't watch my work, please, please, please do. Because if you want to be blown away and you want to know what the ascension is and you want to know who God really is or who I am, pay attention to what I do, please, because these things are amazing and they come through me in real time. I have no idea they're coming. So I knew I had to heal a twin flame shadow. I was actually being attacked on the crisis line. I had to heal that. I can't go back. I keep crying and crying and crying every time I try. Not good feeling. And then finally I'm like, F it. And then they're like, heal the twin flame shadow. And I'm like, okay. So I knew that was coming. I didn't even know I was going to do it today. I was supposed to be at work right now. Okay. So this is a total surprise. It's a total gift and a total blessing. So I'm just going to say thanks right now to the Creator, to the angels, and to those who join us today, because this is Christmas, the resurrection. Today we are healing the twin flame of Jesus and Mary Magdalene, Lord Sananda, and Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene. I guess I haven't been pronouncing that right. We are healing the bloodshed. Okay. We are going to be doing the Ho'oponopono prayer between the twin flame souls of Jesus and Mary Magdalene, which also mine too. So it's going to affect all shadow pieces of the collective. It's going to affect the collective whole. So if you're here and you're not a twin flame, by all means, please use this healing. Please participate. Please join in, because it's going to be, it will affect everybody. This is Christ's return on Christmas. I'm so excited. Thank the Lord. I love these things. What a blessing. 3333. And I had no idea it was coming. Okay. So there was a little bit of a long introduction into what's going on, but I had to give it to you. Oh, Gigi's, her solar plexus is starting to vibrate. Isn't this amazing, you guys? So that's what's going on. Okay. I thought I was going to have like a whole spiel about God 555. And instead, it's about Jesus and cleansing the bloodshed. And Mary Magdalene participated somehow. I don't know how. I just see she took his blood. So remember, he was poisoned by John the Apostle. So I'm wondering if Mary knew. Or no, I'm hearing it was after the fact. So we're going to see what comes through. I don't know what's coming through. I'm only giving you what they were just giving me right before I came on, okay? So this is my true shaman drum. I will try to play it to where it doesn't vibrate too bad or distort the sound, but they are calling for it. I will call in the portals of all the pyramids that I have activated, okay? We will also be calling in the portal of time and all of the gods. So the gods portal in Fiji. And then we are also going into the crystalline grid with the masculine and feminine, okay? Which will lead me into the message I'm going to give you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and just kind of start opening up the energy, okay? All you have to do is be here. You know, choose to participate, choose to receive. You can keep your eyes open, you can watch and choose to receive. It's up to you how you participate today with these. Again, I usually do these in workshops. Gigi and Amy are very well of how these come through me, right? It's not like I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this. Like, I'm blown away every time right along with you guys. So what comes through, I don't know. I cannot tell you. I do not create these ahead of time. I do these in real fucking time. Like, it's true, okay? So bear with it. It can be clunky. Crazy things can happen. All you have to do is, if you can put your palms up, that would be best for receiving mode, okay? You don't absolutely have to. You can just set the intention to witness and receive. You can close your eyes and participate in the meditation and be completely engulfed in Christ's light and healing. Okay, it's totally up to you guys. Spirit will always give those who are ready for whatever they're ready for what they need when they come to my healings. Okay, so whatever is needed for you, rest assured you will receive it. Whether you're a twin flame today or not, you are going to witness cleansing of Christ, the resurrection of Christ. This is Christmas, the resurrection. That's what they're calling it. Okay. Now, I already freed Jesus' soul. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. I think it was August 6th or 7th of 2021. It was right after my birthday that year. Okay. Oh, Amy D says, truly amazing and healing. Thank you so much. Absolutely. I mean, it's quite unique, right? There's not many that can do healings like this. So August 6th. That's what I thought. I keep thinking it was August 6th. I just hate to do it injustice. But that was when we went to the mountains, and I didn't know it was coming. I was doing a workshop, and then it came through, and Jesus' soul was freed. He was poisoned by John the Apostle. I have to give the story again, just for those who do not know. It was like cyanide, like art cyanide. Like, that's what it was like cyanide, and it hurt very bad. My insides started burning, and it was like being eaten up from the inside, which took about 20 minutes. It was a very slow, painful death. He was murdered. He didn't die for your sins. Fuck no. That's what they tell you guys, so that you'll sin, okay? Because that also goes with this message that I'm about to give you. I think that's part of the ploy. And then they would make you in church kneel down and drink the blood and eat the bread. It's like you're participating in killing him, okay? I don't know about you. I am completely spiritual. I'm completely connected to God, but I truly have never felt like I was connected to the church. There's more reasons why every time this stuff comes out for me. I'm like, holy moly, artichoke. Like, holy crap, right? Like how many of us participate in that thinking that it's a blessing? Lord, help us all. That's all I can say. You think that Judgment Day is not real? Oh, honey bunny. Think again. Okay. Judgment Day is upon you. And this is the resurrection on Christmas. Christ's resurrection. And I'm so excited. Okay. The return of Christ is layered. Okay. It wasn't just the return of Adam and Eve. It is. But this is also a part of that. Okay. Why it had to happen now has to do with the twin flames. All right. So maybe my DM is doing something. I'm not sure. But we're to the part now because I'm constantly healing. He's going through stuff. I know he is. God bless his soul. I can't hate him for that. And so am I. Okay. And so you will be getting a twin flame healing. We're doing the Ho'oponopono prayer within it. But it's going to be deep into the Holy Grail, Mary Magdalene and Jesus' soul. Okay. And will affect everybody else. All right, I think I've covered everything. So I call on the creator of all that is, which I already did, but I'm going to just do it again. And all of the angels. Allow them to come fill our space with light and healing and love and understanding and trust. And allow all messages to be given in light, highest light only in, highest light only out. And allow the messages to be received and seen and heard in the best, highest possible manner and with ease and grace and joy and understanding. Okay. I call on the energies of the north, the east, the south, and the west. Allow them to anchor us in and complete the energetic flow, to be completely guided, supported, healed, understood, and in strength at all times. The earth is our compass and flow. Okay. I call on all the gods and goddesses. I call on any other beings that choose to be with us today. So we do actually have Mary Magdalene is stepping forward. Lord Sananda is stepping forward. Saint Germain is stepping forward with the Akasha Records. He will be recording in the Akasha Records today with us. Keep in mind, you guys, I close my eyes a lot. If you have anything to say, if you can't hear me, whatever it is, please comment. I will open every now and then and check. Okay, I can do that. I'm calling on the energy of the pyramid of Fiji. I'm calling on the energy of my pyramid that I made in Lake Titicaca. Okay. If you think they're all man-made, you are absolutely mistaken. I energetically made one, and it is a white pyramid, and it is in Lake Titicaca, and it relates to the Earth's sacral chakra. It is actually the Earth's sacral chakra that is calling forth, and it's being opened up. Okay. Okay, you guys, you have to hear me. This is important. Please listen. That's what they're saying. Lake Titicaca, my pyramid, that was the heart of Atlantis. Okay, so that is the heart of Atlantis. I've said this before. It's come through before. What I'm seeing right now, okay, is as I'm opening up this energy, okay, I'm seeing my pyramid, and then around the pyramid, I'm seeing what looks like lava begin to flow. All right. It almost looks like blood being shed from the pyramid down into the earth. So down from the pyramid into the crystalline grid. It's like lava. It's very red. It's very heated. And that is the energy that is coming out right now. Okay. So as I'm opening up the energy of these pyramids and of that space, which I've already activated a couple years ago. Okay. They are showing me something near Lake Titicaca, and it's like this lava flow, all right? And it's going down. It's very interesting. I don't know what that means. I don't know why I have to reiterate that, but I do. It's very important, okay? So I call on all these beings, all this energy, and whatever, Machu Picchu, Peru, Brazil, Myanmar. These are pyramids. They're opening up. Also, the one in Africa, that was like the 3-point pyramid, right? Zimbabwe. That one that I just recently did is also opening up, but that one's different. That was the 3 points within the 3 places in Africa. Okay, so just check that out. That's a while ago. All of that is opening up. As I'm opening up, I can see the dome around the earth, and it's going to be protecting us completely. So anything that is not highest of light will now be pushed out. Okay. Do not bring judgment here. That is what they're saying. Do not bring judgment into this space or it will hurt you. That is not a joke. This healing today is that of Christ. You don't know me. I'm very powerful And I'm not boasting out of ego. It is a sign of do not bring judgment here, because that is a big chunk of what we are going to purge. Okay? There's a big chunk of that within it. There's a big chunk of ego within it. And we will be using the Ho'oponopono prayer within the shadow. So I can actually see a division of Lord Sananda, or Jesus, and Mary Magdalene. There's like a division. I can't bring their souls together. I can't bring their souls together. So they were telling me that my DM and I were supposed to do this together. He is being bypassed because he's not here yet. And so I am acknowledging that. He is being bypassed. My original DM died. Okay. And so my new one has a lot of catching up to do. He is a walk-in soul. It's not like they are going to punish him. Okay. So I have to say that. That's not how it works. But it will hurt a little bit because I will be doing this one on my own. Okay. He has to step up. He's already kind of missing that a little bit. Okay. He doesn't know. This is all new. And so I'm just validating that. Okay, so I see all the energy opening up. For those that are participating, again, you can just have your eyes closed, palms facing up, or you can watch. Okay. Tatanka is also stepping forward, who is he was a Sioux Indian in the 1800s. He was actually alive, but he helps me clear the shadow of Mount Shasta when he first came in. And so he's very much so a shaman, a shadow healer. He's very powerful in that, and he comes through a lot for helping in these moments. Okay. So I know I'm going a little fast. I'm super excited, and I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to light my candle. I'm going to light the blood red sage. So if you need water, whatever you need to get comfortable, make sure you can just relax, whether you watch me or listen with your eyes closed and follow along. Okay. I set the intention, I set the protection, and I set the love. So be it, and so it now is. Okay, and I do have the candle of David, which was the one I made for my DM, and they are calling it forward. It was originally supposed to be him and I doing this healing. We are literally healing the blood of Christ that was shed amongst this earth in the darkness, the division of the twin flames, and the Ho'oponopono prayer within the shadow. We are uniting Jesus and Mary Magdalene. So be it, and so it is. I didn't even know they were divided, but it makes a lot of sense now. My DM and I were supposed to do that as part of the return of Christ. My new DM is having to be bypassed. Okay. So I get to do it. So excited. Forgive the camera. It has a mind of its own. I got you. Okay. So I've already set the intentions, the bubble. I just want you guys to know the energy is already beginning to work. Okay. So all the beings are around us, surrounding us, for those who are here today or in the future. This will be timeless for you to receive. You don't have to be live with me. So please understand that. Okay. I light this blood red sage. Now remember, they said it had to be my blood red sage. I light this blood red sage and I remove and cleanse all darkness. And it put out my candle. Whoa, but it didn't put out David's candle. Holy shit, tikes. David was my twin flame who died. Okay. I don't know my new one. And they said I should by now. So that is being acknowledged. I thought it was just within me. So I'm cleansing our energy, all of our space, your space and mine. Any grays, any red entities, any beings that are not of the light are being cleansed and removed at this time. You all that are here with me now today or in the future are being connected to the portal of time. Okay? This is a massive cleansing and healing, and it will affect you no matter who you are. No matter whether you use this today or not at all, it's going to affect the entire planet. So you will see changes occur after today, especially within like the earth movement. big movement. That's what they're saying. So the bloodshed layer of Jesus is in the crystalline grid. Okay, for those who know, I changed the crystalline grid a few times to the masculine and feminine, and we brought down Jesus's blood before. But what I talked about was that we are cleansing today the blood of Jesus, which I didn't know was coming. Has to do with the Holy Grail and Mary Magdalene. So what I see, what they're showing me right now, is she literally took his blood. She took his blood from his mouth, his hands, and his eyes. His mouth, his hands, and his eyes. Very relevant. And she put it all over this cup. And I don't know if so what I'm kind of seeing is she was possibly lied to, okay? She took it and put it on this cup, which is what they're calling the Holy Grail. And she gave it. So I would like to believe she didn't know how he was killed, okay? But this is what they're showing me. She gave it to John the Apostle, who is the one who poisoned him. I don't get the feeling she helped him poison him. I believe this was like after the fact. Like, I don't know what she was told. I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know what was happening. I don't know. They're not showing me that part. But they are unequivocally showing me that Mary Magdalene took Jesus's blood when he was poisoned. He was not on a cross. He did not die for your sins. He was, again, poisoned by John the Apostle. If you don't believe me, wake up. That's all I can say. Watch all my videos, okay? I already did this with Jesus a while ago. There was no fucking cross. I can't say that enough. Like, it's a big deal. Because there's like, I don't want to say anger, because there's never anger within God's energy. There isn't. It's a lower vibrational thing. But there is definitely despair there. There was dismay. That's the word they're using. It has to do with the Holy Grail. Mary Magdalene took the blood from his lips, his eyes, and his hands, because when he was poisoned, he bled out of every orifice. I felt it happen, okay? So the depictions they're giving you, some are accurate, some are not. And then in church, they feed you the blood and the bread that poisoned him, the wine and the bread. He ate them and drank them both. They both had poisoning in it, because they didn't know which one he would take. He was so hungry. He took them both. And here's the thing is Jesus kind of knew something was wrong. He knew something was wrong. So I don't know what happened with Mary Magdalene, but what I'm kind of seeing is like a meeting, like they're talking. She's devastated. She was absolutely devastated. So when your twin flame dies and you're connected, it's like a piece of your soul dies, okay? And I don't know exactly what happened. I don't want to say that she helped poison him. I can't believe that. Like that would be devastating to me, but she did do something with the blood, and she did do something with the Holy Grail, and then I do believe she helped John the Apostle benefit from it. Okay, so there is major bloodshed within it. Major bloodshed within the collective soul. And this is absolutely Christmas the Resurrection. So I'm going to read what was channeled. Wait till you guys hear this, okay? Again, I was supposed to be doing this with my twin flame. He's being bypassed. It's not a joke where there's things for him to do. There's nothing to take lightly. It's to take seriously. My DM died. Let's not forget that, okay? Let's not forget that. So, this is what they said. Allow the crown games to begin. What is done in the light can't be done in the darkness. I have to repeat that. Allow the crown games to begin. What is done in the light, the chills, can't be done in the darkness. What is done in the darkness will not flow into the light. We are not equal parts darkness and light. We are not. We are filled only with heavenly pure light. It is balance only of masculine and feminine, which is what has been off. There is and can only be masculine and feminine. There is no deviations of the such. Allow the crown games to begin. We are now opening up the energy of the One, the Holy One, from the heavens above, beginning to come down. This will not affect all of you. It cannot come directly from that. It's going to filter through the pyramidal flow. So the light from the heavens above, from the Creator, is coming down through the pyramids that I've activated in Fiji, Myanmar, Budapest, Thailand, Machu Picchu, and Lake Titicaca, my pyramid. Okay, the light is coming down through those. And remember, I said at Lake Titicaca, there was like this weird lava flow coming down. Okay, now this Christ light is coming through those and all the way through those and into the crystalline grid. Holy hell, forgive me. So I'm starting to get some images. The crystalline grid. I'm back in like medieval time. It looks like further. Baikita uncle boy to wa hai kitu uncle boy kita ambo oi ya kaito oi ka apo oi kita amba oi kitu toy kapa. Okay, they're giving me a scroll. I'm getting a scroll from Jesus, from Lord Sananda. This is the one that was given to me the other day. I get to umako oita hubi aita umagita oi wakabo aita inko ya I get to go I get take umako I get the young I do take a fight to go I get to I get a go to get into I get to do it I get to umbo I get die I go I get die oh God I get to I get take a umbo God get take a uncle I get to rock I take a umbo I get take a rock I take a I get take a umbo God get take a boy I get a boy get die go boy go rock and I get to it so I'm seeing a lot of things as I'm saying what I'm saying. I know it doesn't make sense, but you can feel it in your heart, trust me. And I'm seeing the things play out as I'm saying what I'm saying. So I'm opening all this energy of the earth, and it's taken me back to that time, back to the time when Jesus was here. And Mary Magdalene, and that is his twin. His twin. Forgive me because I'm seeing the divide of the something came down and divided their soul, okay? And she did unwillingly, unknowingly participated in the bloodshed of the one, which caused a huge divide. I thought it was just me and Adam and Eve, but it was not. This is part of that story, okay? That's what I mean. If you think you know it all, you do not. You do not. So I see people, there's like an argument, there's like almost like a war going on. And it's one that they don't talk about very often. So there's a major division going on. And Jesus at the time kept trying to speak his truth. And he was basically being tortured, okay? And they were manipulating Mary Magdalene. It absolutely was the case. Oh my gosh, like they made her afraid. She was very afraid. It was like this fear rising from the core of the earth. I'm gonna throw up. Boy, get down, go boy, get down, get down, get down. I get die, I could boy, die, I could do, but get die, get deal. I could buy, I could die, I could die, I but get do, but go. I could get the but get on, get eat, get I could die, get die, get but get die, get uncle, but get tear, uncle, tongue, uncle, but get dang it, what? So what you guys don't see, maybe you do, I don't know, but while I do that, I see like this big dark shadow. And as I was saying that, the shadow like came out, and it like came out above, and it's like, and so it's literally like this darkness, like this black mass, and it's hovering over all of us. That's not a joke, and that's what I'm doing when I'm saying this. It's like I'm purging the shadow. I am purging the shadow. It is time to remove the darkest of night. It is time to flood this space with healing heavenly light. It is time to unite the souls of Lord Sananda and Mary Magdalene. It is time to unite the twin flame flight. It is time to unite in light and love, and it is time to return to Christ. It is time to shed light into the darkest parts of the shadow soul. Huika boika tonko onko iwa tuika boika taika onko taika boika tu uwa tai onko boika kiki tu uwa taika oika tu uwa ta. For those who don't know, that is light language of the gods, and I'm getting a scroll. So Lord Sananda is handing me a scroll, and I'm shaking. This is like taking my energy. It's taking my breath away. There's a lot going on. I see like this fight. I see like this battle, and I see like these lies being shed. And it was an attack on Mary Magdalene. It was an attack on Jesus as well. It was not a pretty death. It was, I cannot repeat that enough. He did not die for your sins. They fucking murdered him. Okay? And then somehow they got Mary Magdalene to take his blood and to give it for the wrong purpose. For the wrong purpose. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts really badly. It hurts really badly. Like, it hurts. I can feel like the tear between the soul. Okay, I can feel it. It's like ripping right down their soul, and it's a division you don't want to feel. You don't want to feel it. You don't want to feel it. Oh, it hurts. And then I see Mary, she's just crying, and his blood is all over her. She's like crying. She's soaked in it. I'm sorry, but she like covered herself in his blood, this holy grail. And then John the he had the healing powers of Christ. So they murdered him, divided the twin flame souls, and took more power. And that is what happened. And then he was burned. I feel like I'm burning. Okay. It's painful. I feel like I'm burning. And she watched. She watched him burn, and she didn't live long after. It was not a full lifetime. She couldn't. That was her twin soul. That was her twin flame. And I could feel the rip. I could feel the tear. I could feel the burning flesh. And this shadow. And it was near the Euphrates River. It was near the Euphrates River. I'm close to there. I don't know where I am, but I'm over there. Like I could see the dirt. It's like red, like a red clay dirt. And there's something with that. There's something with the tunnels, and hang on. So I'm going to take a step back and gather myself because I can't breathe. And for those of you who are here, the angels are opening up your chakras, okay? So we're drawing the light from the heavens above, and we're opening up your chakras. It's going down into your crown, into your third eye, into your throat, into your chest, down into your solar plexus, into your navel, into your sacral, and into your root, down your arms and down your legs. And we're going to bring these cord connections into the crystalline grid. So they're going all the way down into the earth. Everybody's being disconnected from the energy of the core. Nobody can ground there at this time because it's about to expand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the core, and we're going to remove all the negative bloodshed, and then something with the shadow, and then I will do the Ho'oponopono prayer. And I am reuniting Mary Magdalene and Jesus' soul. They have only been half what they are since that division. And I feel like I'm going to throw up, so bear with me. So just know that this light is running down your system. All of your chakras are being opened because you are going to purge that piece of the shadow as well, the bloodshed. You are going to be purging the bloodshed. I don't care if you've gone to church. It doesn't matter what you've done. Do not go into judgment. Let that shit go, please, or it will bite you. This is not a place to have judgment. That is a division, and that is not of the light. I can't repeat that enough. That is a warning. That is a warning, and you should heed it as so, okay? Don't go into judgment. Just be open. Just be open. I don't care if you believe it. Just be here. Just witness. Just be open, okay? For those that are ready, we'll be getting DNA activations as well by the angels as I do the work. You will be, for some of you, especially in the future, you will be detached from the third dimension and reattached to the fifth and seventh dimensional grid, okay? So some of you who will be watching this video are not even ascending yet. Like, you haven't even detached from the third dimensional matrix. You will do that. Whatever is for you, you will have happen for you today. You do not have to be a twin flame. This will affect the entire collective whole. This will affect you if you're open to receiving. So you will get Christ light activations. You will get DNA activations. You will get detached and attached, and your ego will start to heal. Whatever is for you, wherever you're at, you will get that today, okay, by participating and witnessing, and it will affect you either way. Okay, so I'm already being taken back in. So I just wanted you guys to know that. Just know that you're also going to be connected. You are connecting to all the pyramidal grid that I have activated. It is very powerful. So if you haven't had an awakening, even if you have, you are going into the next level. Okay, this is not a joke. This is very big, and this is going to change the world. This is the resurrection of the complete resurrection of Christ, which my twin flame and I were supposed to do. I can't reiterate that enough. That is being written in the Akasha records, and he will have tower moments probably in play. Okay, so temporarily they are bringing the blue light into me from the crystalline grid, not from my DM. Okay, so I will have both blue light and pink light, the masculine and feminine, because I'm going to start to repair the twin souls of Mary Magdalene and Lord Sananda, or Jesus, as he was known. He was known as Jesus at that time. So we will be repairing their twin flame connection, reuniting their soul as I'm drawing the blood out of the earth, which has to do with the Euphrates River. All of this happened near there. I can't reiterate that enough. I feel like that's where I'm at, okay? And it's like this red dirt somewhere over there. I don't know. That's all I know. I know shit about geography, so please, I don't study this outside. I'm telling you what Spirit is bringing through me. Okay. So I have the scroll I have not read from yet. If you can just breathe, you will be receiving whatever is for you. Like I said, you will be being detached and reattached. You will be activating through the crystalline grid, which was filled with masculine and feminine light. Remember what the channeled message was? I don't remember at this time because it was completely channeled, but it had to do with crown games begin. Okay? Bringing back the rightful crown of the earth. And this is a big deal. This is not a little deal. Okay? This is Judgment Day set in stone. Boom. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Now, when I freed Jesus' soul, I had to go rip a soul out of somebody else, and that did have to deal with John the Apostle. So I am standing at the portal of time. I am standing at the portal of time. I am Lord Sananda. I am Lord Sananda. I am Lord Sananda. I have been here the whole time. I cannot go away. I will not go away. There was pain. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. For I am Lord Sananda. I am Lord Sananda. And I am reclaiming my space. We are reclaiming our space. We get but get doing boy get tired or walk a tie or the booty do do I get tired to walk it on to I to or boy get dear boy get tired could don't that go find get tired could we get to walk I get think on walk tired to walk it tired to walk it tired I'm showing you what he's doing. I still feel him, but he has a staff and he's like sticking it down into the earth. He's sticking it down into the earth and it's causing the earth to go and open up. The earth is shaking. The earth is moving. This is near the Euphrates River. I don't know exactly where. That's what I keep hearing is Euphrates. And he's like, it's this staff, and it almost has like a clear crystal on the top of it. And he sticks it down into the earth, and I am opening up the earth. I am opening up the earth. I am opening up the earth. And I am going to call back all of my blood. Tatanka is doing something. Jesus is calling back his blood. So he's got this staff, it's going down into the earth, and I know I keep channeling back and forth, just bear with me. And he's starting to draw through the core, you guys. The core is opening up. It's not a joke. The earth is spreading open. It's like, it's moving. Like, it's a freaking moving. And as this is happening, that shadow is like screaming. Like, I can hear like screeching, screaming, and wailing. And every time I do like the words, it opens it up and it's calling back the blood. It's calling back the blood, the truth, the blood, the truth, the blood, the truth. And then I see some writing. Some writing was written in his fucking blood. Excuse my language. That makes me angry, but I'm human. I have to heal that. I let that go. There is some writing written in his blood. It's writing written in his... They signed a contract in his there's like this thing and has to do with Mary Magdalene, and Jesus is on the ground bleeding. You guys, the Holy Grail is not a fucking cup. It's this contract, and I don't know what this contract is. I don't know what it says. It's this contract, and it's written in his blood. He literally took his blood, and they wrote it out. I don't know. Sorry. This is really hard. It was like written in his blood, but I think it's written in like Hebrew or something. John the Apostle and 4 other people, and Mary Magdalene is there, and she's covered in his blood, and they're writing some contract. written in Jesus' blood. It's not a cup. It's not a cup. I repeat, it's not a cup. It's some cup. And it really exists. It's out there. So what I see is Jesus is standing up. It's like he just stood up from his body. Just stood up from his body. And I see the contract, and at the bottom of the contract, it's like they carved out this little thing, and the blood is just flowing down, and that's how they're doing it. All the blood is flowing down off the contract, and it's being resurrected at this time. This is not a joke. This is not a fucking joke. All the blood off this contract is being called back and resurrected at this time, and it's flowing down off of this contract. The Holy Grail was not a cup. The Holy Grail is this contract. I don't know where it is. It exists in somewhere. It's like in this thing somewhere. It's like in this case or something somewhere. Somebody's well aware of this. It's protected. And I'm like clearing all the blood out of it. We're like calling it back. We're resurrecting his blood. And it's going down through that and down into the core of the earth. So it's flowing from that contract and it's being pure, being cleansed. And it's flowing down into the earth, and it will go back into the crystalline grid and then back into Jesus and all of you. Every single person who's of the light will get this today. If they're alive, they are receiving it today. The blood is flowing, so it's flowing from whatever was written, and it's written in like Hebrew. It takes his power away. It's like giving up ownership of the earth. And the blood is just flowing. I can't repeat the words. I cannot. They're not written in light. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? They're not written in light, and I will not allow them to come out of my mouth. It is coming off of the Holy Grail is not a cup. It is this paper. It's not even exactly like our paper, okay? But it's written in blood on it, and it's now flowing down word for word for word. It's like almost he took his finger and he wrote this out, and Mary Magdalene was giving him the blood, and he's writing it out, and Mary Magdalene is giving him the blood, and he's writing it out, and all of that is being undone. And as I'm undoing that, Lord Sananda, or Jesus, and Mary Magdalene's soul is starting to come back together. It's starting to come back together. You all are getting activations from my pyramid in Lake Titicaca, which is the Earth's sacral chakra, just so you know. Jesus and Mary Magdalene are beginning to come together. Once the blood is completely off that contract and back into the crystalline grid and back into all of our flow, I will do the Ho'oponopono prayer and the finality and heal them back together. Do you understand? That's what's happening. The scroll I have is only halfway through. We're pulling down the blood from this contract. So I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences down now. And it just keeps pulling the blood down, and it's flowing down into the crystalline grid. As it's coming off of this contract, I can hear whatever this fucking dark thing is going like it can't. It's almost like it's being blocked, but it's there. It's like there. It wants to stop me. I can hear it. It's like screeching. And this absolutely and unequivocally has to do with the Euphrates River. I can't repeat that enough, and I didn't see that coming either. I don't even know who's watching. I'm not looking. Just know that I'm channeling this with my eyes closed, and it is nuts. Welcome to my world. This is who I am. I can't make this shit up if I try. Trust me. I know nothing about this stuff. I did know there was a cup, but the cup is not the Holy Grail. That was a falsehood. Okay, so they would tell you some truth spewed. Okay, but the rest was lied. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying to you? Because what did that paper say? What is done in the darkness cannot be done in the light, and what is done in the light will not be allowed to flow in with the darkness. Okay? My forehead is tingling really badly. My forehead is tingling. So I'm seeing all the twin flames connections. They're glowing. They're all being called in at this time. They're all filled with Christ's light, and they're glowing. They're united energetically. They are united energetically. Remember, I have both parts for this purpose only today because my DM is not here and he should be. They're not allowing him to participate because he's missed a mark. I can't make that up. He's very well aware of that. But like they're calling it through. So it's taking all of the twin flame connections and that healing of all that karma that we've already done. And I'm mending Mary Magdalene and Jesus' soul back together. So we're about at their ankles at this point. So like the connections of cords would come back together. And now we're bringing the soul back together. And I've got about 3 sentences left of the blood that I'm cleansing off of the Holy Grail. The real Holy Grail is this signed contract with this blood written on it, and I had no idea. Welcome to Christ Mass. This is the true resurrection of Christ on Christmas Day. No wonder I've gone through what I went through these last few days. Okay, and now I'm going to read the rest of this scroll. Now hear me. This will cause big shifts in the collective whole. This is causing the earth to move in a very big way. It will unequivocally, undoubtedly, undubiously play out in your collective soul, in your collective environment, and the earth will correct the damage done on this day. And boy, get down, boy, get down, goodbye, kite, get down, get down, go, get down, get down, what I don't go, what I get down, don't go, walk a dog, don't go, walk a dog, don't go, walk a dog, get down, get down, get down, walk a dog, get down. I'm reading the scroll of book. I get down, get down, go, boy, get down, go, boy, get down, go, boy, get down, walk a day, walk a day, go, walk. I have literally just positioned the gods amongst the planet. That dark shadow is like this. And then I want you to imagine all of the gods are surrounding Jesus, Mary Magdalene, and this contract and me. And then it's all the gods. And that dark shadow is pissed off. Like guys, I can't reiterate this enough. And I keep hearing the screaming, but it cannot attack. It cannot get back in because of all the work that I've done. There is a protective bubble. All the twin flames are being called in energetically, and trust me, they're feeling it at this time. It's like calling it all in because we're all filled with Christ light. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? So it's the Christ light, massive and flow through the pyramids. I can hear the darkness. All of the gods have surrounded us at this time. And there is me. There's Lord Sananda or Jesus, Mary Magdalene, who the blood is starting to shed off of her, and their souls are coming back together. They're about at their knees now. It keeps moving. It's the souls healing back together. It's going all the way up like that was split in half. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And there's about 1 sentence left on that contract. Here we go. Ego, go boy, get down, go, get down, boy, get down, go, get down, go, get down, go, get down, go, get boy, get down, get down, get down, get down, boy, get down, go, get down, get down, get down, get boy, get down, I get down, boy, get down, go, get down, go, get down, go, get down, get down, get down, get down. I am activating the tiger. The lions. The bears. These are very powerful spiritual alliances. Oh, it's all being called in right now, and there's a drop left of blood on that contract. The moment that lasts, it's about to fall off. It's going to be a really big shift. I can't reiterate enough. Buckle up, Buttercup. Boy, get don't go, Uncle Boy, get don't go, I get go, I go, I get go, I get go, wow, goodbye, get go, I get dog, I get go, I get go, I get dog, think go. That went to dust. Energetically, it went to dust. So the life that was in that contract is gone. That contract, wherever it exists, just turned to like gray. It's still there, but the blood, the written, everything is gone. The Holy Grail has just been undone. Boy, get don't go away, get that go, get that go, get that go, get that go, go. Here comes their souls. Oh, bakite, agto, ite, agto, agata, akaboy, gata, kaboy, gata, kadoy, gata, gata, kaboy, gata, 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 kaboy, gata, gata, gata. So much light flowing back into them, back into Mary, back. They're about at their headspace now. They're connecting. They're about to be a complete soul. Welcome to the return of Christ. So all this light just went right up the split. Whoosh, and it's like healing it, completely healing it back together. Now I will do the Ho'oponopono, and then we will close out this space, and that darkness will go down into the portal of time. It's like a black hole that eliminates this energy from our space, and it sends it to somewhere else, not here. So when you see souls all of a sudden disappear off this planet, you will know why. It will be absolutely unequivocally connected over the next few days. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I thank you. I thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I am Mary Magdalene. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I love you. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Lord Sananda, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me to the heart of the creation. Please forgive me. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I thank you. I thank you. And they kiss. They kiss. They kiss. And now for all twin flame souls, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Oh, please forgive me. I love you. I love you. And I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. And the shadow is going down into the portal of time. It's like soaking them into the pits of hell. They don't like saying, I'm sorry, that's like a movie depiction. I forgive. They don't like saying that. It is sucking his soul into the portal of time. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. As I said that last one, the most beautiful, profound light shot from the core, from the crystalline grid. All of the blood has been returned, and it shot up into all twin flames. Oh, my darlings, you have no idea. You have no idea. You are all being gifted miracles in every way. All twin flames are united in love and light, even if energetically in form. It has been a quite battle. And my friends, it is done. I am sorry. Please forgive me. It's like the echo of all the gods and all the energy and all the twin flames. I love you. And I thank you. So the shadow is gone. Whatever that thing was that was screeching and wailing and hailing at me and trying to desperately attack, that was blocked, is now gone through that portal of time, which is actually at the Sphinx, by the way. The Sphinx is the portal of time. I did that one a while ago. That's in one of my videos also. Jesus and Mary Magdalene have been united, and I'm so honored. And even if you think this is crazy, you better watch your judgment. Do your research. And who knew the Holy Grail was not a cup? It was a fucking contract. Okay. The angels are closing off the bubbles. They're closing off your energy. The widening of your chakras is coming to a close. All activations that you are going to receive today and the healing that you will receive today is in progress and in process and will continue in flow, because we just completely called back Jesus's blood from the darkness. It is now all brought back into the light. The twin flames will unite. They will unite. They will unite, even if bypassing my DM. So much love to all of you. Know that you're going to feel wonky. You're going to feel detached for a little bit. Some of you got massive healings. All of you did in a big way today. For 3, 6, and 9, 3 days integration, 6 days complete anchoring, and 9 days activation. You understand? The healing today will provide 3 days integration, 6 days, and 9 days complete activation. That will also be for the collective soul and for the earth and the movement of the planetary alignment. But she will adjust. She is purging. She will purge what we just did. 3, 6, and 9. Very relevant. I am detaching now my energy from all of those that came and that will be here in the future. We are beginning to bring you back into your physical vessel for those that completely participated. Whether you watched and witnessed and were open to receive, you received to the fullest degree. There's no need to worry, Master Healer. You didn't get to miss anything. I thank you for coming and witnessing this today. I'm honored. I had no idea this was coming. Merry Christmas to me. I feel like I've had the best day I ever had in my life at this point. And I missed work, and I'm so thankful I lost my job to do this. This was such a beautiful blessing. I would do this again and again and again, and it completes more pieces to the puzzle of what the return of Christ really was. And what the hell is the Holy Grail? Who knew, right? I had no idea. Okay, I'm closing out all of that connection. So all the pyramids are still open. The portal of time is protected. So it's like closed and protected. It's still open. So I want to reiterate that, but it's like protected. And just be in love. It has to be heart-centered. So much love. When you're ready to open your eyes, you can open your eyes. Oh my God, I was staring off that way. See? Holy crap. I wasn't even watching you guys. How did I get turned around? That was weird. It makes me sad that not everybody wanted to watch that and participate. That was unequivocally the complete resurrection of Christ on Christmas. I'm honored. I'm blessed. I'm so proud of who I am, of allowing myself to be vulnerable and real for everybody to see and to bring this about regardless of what people think and any judgments that have been brought upon me. That was beautiful. That was one of the most beautiful things I've ever done. And I've done some amazing things. 3333. I'm in awe. I can't wait to hear if there's this like contract thing. Like I thought the holy 444, holy crap. I thought the holy grail was the cup. It was not. It was this contract written in blood with Jesus' soul. Jesus' blood. He was murdered, and we have resurrected that. I know, right, Gigi? That was so amazing. And what a beautiful world we will have now. We have it now. It's ours. It's just the purging. So be sure to purge. Be sure to not be in judgment. You guys, my world has been upside down these last few days. That's not a joke. I've been crying. I've been freaking out. I've been trying to go to work and I can't. I was getting blocked. Everything had to be heart-centered. I get it now. I'm so honored and I'm so blessed. And I thank you all for being here today. And just to hear the twin flames will still unite regardless if I ever get mine. And that warms my heart in every way. Granted, it breaks my heart at the same time, but I'm so thankful. Merry Christmas, you guys. Thank you for being here. And all I ask is that those be open to receive can actually see the truth. Those are the ones who will send first, I guarantee you. Truth isn't always pretty. Okay? Don't ever hate ourselves for what we are awakening to. That's what the Ho'oponopono prayer is for. Merry Christmas, you guys. Thank you for being here. Amy D. If you talk to Amy H., she's the one who gave me that scroll in my healing the other day, and we had no idea what it was for. So I just thought I would share that. When she did my healing, when I was being attacked at the crisis center, she did my healing and all these things were happening, and Lord Sananda came in and filled me back with Christ's light and gave me a scroll. Now I know why I was attacked. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Gigi, I love you. I just want you to know that you're supported and I'm with you, and no wonder I was thinking about you. You're not alone, okay? Amy, Gigi, thank you so much for commenting and participating with me. I am asking the angels to send you gifts on this Christmas for those that commented and fully participated. So much love. Merry Christmas, you guys. Until next time. Bye.